Thank you so much for talking to us. Can I just start off by asking you how you are?
I think I developed a bit of a love-hate relationship with this question. So I think what the circumstances is concerned, I'm coping, but no, I'm not doing very good. So,
What has it been like for you the last week? Can you give us a sense of just, it's unfathomable what you're going through, but what has it been like?
so the sentence, "we lost comm," I think that would be a sentence I would never want to hear in my life again. Like lost comm, as in we lost communication. I was sitting downstairs actually, having a snack, or I don't know, I was sitting with people talking, and then somebody came down and said, "we lost comm." And I think I didn't comprehend at that moment what that meant. And then it just went downhill from there. So the first day was when the communication was lost fairly early on. And then it was just waiting, like, okay, are they gonna, come back up? And we were just waiting for them to come back up. And everybody was like, oh, it's not uncommon, but they're gonna come up. So we were, but then obviously once it was confirmed they're not coming back up, and then from there it was just, yeah.
Were you aboard the vessel? Were you here?
Yes, I was on board the vessel. I was on the ship. I was so seasick the first 2 days, which in I don't know. So the seasickness, and then we were just like, that went better, but then everything else went worse. So I rather would be seasick than having to go through that, let's put it this way. And it was just, I don't know. I'm not quite sure how to answer that question.
I mean, that moment when you were told that we lost comms, I imagine it must have just been a blur after that.
Well, a bit delayed, I would say, because, as I said, so we were all, well, we all thought, yeah, they're just going to come up. So that shock was delayed by about 10 hours or so. By the time they were supposed to be up again, like there was a time, I don't remember the time, but where they were supposed to be up on the surface again, and when that time passed, that's when the real shock, then, not shock, but when the worry and the not so good feeling started.
Did you have hope throughout the
Yes.
search?
Yes, we had loads of hope. I think that was the only thing that got us through it, because we were hoping, and there was, we talked about, things the pilots can do, like dropping weights, and, there were so many actions the people on the sub can do in order to surface. So we went, it was like this roller coaster, well, or like, I don't know, like a wave. We went, so first, yeah, okay, they would drop the weights, but then the ascent will be slower. So we were hoping for that, and we were like, okay. And then we were like constantly looking at the surface, and so there was that hope. And then there were so many things we would go through that we think, okay, it's just slow right now. It's slow right now. And then, but there was a lot of hope. There was a lot of hope. And I mean, I think I lost hope when we passed the 96 hours mark. That's when I lost hope. And that's when I even then sent a message to my family on shore. I said, I'm preparing for the worst. that's when I lost hope. But my daughter, for example, she didn't lose hope until the call with the Coast Guard, when they basically informed us that they found debris. That's when she also lost hope. And
this is 17-year-old Alina?
That is 17-year-old Alina, yes.
And she was with you on the vessel?
Yeah, she was with me on the vessel.
Tell me about the support that you both gave each other over the course of the
she's such an incredible young woman. She's so self-aware. So throughout, because she was hope. Okay, the doctor did give her something to help her sleep. It's just a sickness medication, nothing major, which just helped her a little bit. And I was very glad for that, because she actually got a good rest, and I think that helped her to cope with that. But she was a very hopeful person, and she was a very